Ekpang is food, but more importantly, the identity or feeling of belonging to a community based on what they eat. That is to say, it is part of Balondo person's self-conception and self-perception and is related distinctively to the Balondo culture.
I am from the Balondo Bakonja homeland. My father is from Ekondo Nene and my mother is from Kumbe. I am a true son of the Balondo Bakonja homeland. The purpose of this video production is to tell the story or narrative of one of the most delicious staple diet on planet Earth called Ekpang. It's a fact that Balondo Ekpang has a history. It was born in the Republic of Congo where our ancestors settled from the day Seloba created them. And then for some reason they had to relocate to Calabar, Akbar, which is Calabar today. And after a while they have to move again to our present day location in the coastal southwest region. In Calabar they shared their Ekpang with the Effiks. When they came to the southwest region they also shared some cultural values, including their Ekpang with the Bakweri people. Very good, honest, just decent people, very proud. They were so moved by the richness of our culture and the good behavior, generosity, that they proclaim in their language that we were one and the same people. If I'm allowed to translate, they said in Balondo, put in Balondo, Morondo na Mokwere Motomoko, that Balondo and Bakweri are intricately woven into one cultural fabric, that they are the same people.
In fact, Ekpang is a Balondo Bakonja staple since time immemorial. In this context, it is a pure psychological terms, Balondo's gastronomical identity. However, they have never ever been identified by this food identity type. Instead, they are constantly being ignorantly ridiculed by all and sundry as eaters of Mokere and Dunga.
Psychological is something more troubling. It is a result of a stigma splashed on the Morondo Bar. Everywhere the Balondo man goes, oh, Mokere and Dunga. I fought hard growing up to deflect those stereotypical blows to no avail. And the Balondo children I interviewed in the course of my doing research also are still going through the same motions. Please stop it. When you finish watching this video, please reset your mindset to reflect the fact that Balondo own Ekpang. Actually, the people who eat Mokere and Donga are our neighbors on the hills, the Bangwe, in a Kondoji subdivision, the Ngolo, Balwe, Ekombe, Mbonge, Mbandi, and Bakundu. These two are in Meme division. Wherever they went, they would, they wouldn't hide it. They would just eat their plantain pepper. They're very proud of it. I give them kudos for that. Yeah, and despite the fact that we show them how to eat eggplant, they still don't know how to eat it. They just eat plantain pepper. So the Bangwe are the people who actually eat plantain pepper. They used our name for 300 years and have now stopped using it. They now call themselves Oroko. So please, Oroko are the people who eat plantain pepper, not Balondo. We own Ekpang. We own it. And to show that we do, We can broaden the concept. For example, if we want to eat ekpang cooked specially with core or snails, we call it ekpang core. Cooked with mushroom, we call it ekpang iyonjo. Cooked with fresh crayfish, we call it, or shrimp, we call it ekpang meso, and so forth. So, tell me what Cameroonian people do the same, except for the owners of ekpang, the Balondoba Konja.
Balondo own huge rivers, seas and ocean with fish which they use to cook ekpang and every other food they eat. The general Cameroonian public ignorantly refers to it as ekwang. Moving along, its influence naturally spread far and wide, so that most Cameroonians eat ekpang today in many altered forms, given that as borrowers they prepare it with ingredients never heard of before in the Balondoba Konja homeland. For instance, they cook the ekpang birimbi with cow meat, onions, fruit tomatoes, you name the rest. Also, their ekpang wraps are bombastically large and mushy or too soft, terribly an eyesore to a Morondo pa. There are 4 types of ekpang: ekpang birimbi, ekpang bolingo or lover's delight, ekpang jockey, and of course ekpang cocoa.
Lina Lami, Iwelinzi Enanga. And what I just said is, I'm called Enanga. I hail from Fako Division, and I will be doing a presentation on the preparation of ekpang in this video. We need to understand that Barondo or Balondo people and Mokwe people share a lot of cultural similarities. Reason why there is a common parlance or there's a common phrase, Morondo na Mokwe Iwelinzi Motomoko, meaning that we are one people. I want to give a big thank you to the vision bearer of the Barondo Cultural Heritage in the United States, Dr. Ajaoro, and for this opportunity, this privilege to give a presentation on the preparation of ekpang, which is, by the way, one of the best delicacies from the Southwest region. There is no arguing with that. Did you know that there are 4 types of ekpang?
The first thing that comes to mind is ekpang berembi. That is from time immemorial. The real principal meal of a Balondo Wakunja, a real typical Balondo person, is ekpang berembi. And other people call it ekwang, but that's not the right pronunciation. The right pronunciation, as a Balondo man will call it, is ekpang. Ekpang, and we have various types of ekpang. There is ekpang berembi, and that very ekpang berembi, we have about 2 types of ekpang berembi. There is a simple ekpang berembi, and there is ekpang yaboringo, which is particularly prepared for lovers. A woman falls in love with a particular man and wants to prepare a special meal for the man. He prepares it in a particular way. That's what they call ekpang boringo. There is also ekpang jockey. This one, which is prepared with cocoyams and tied, wrapped in gongo leaves. You know, they say it is a woman who prepare ekpang berembi. I grew up in the village, and I used to assist my mother so much in preparing ekpang, all the various types of ekpang. So I know very much how they prepare it. I can even prepare it. I've been preparing it myself. You know, to prepare ekpang berembi is a process. A Balondo, typical Balondo woman takes time to prepare ekpang berembi. It's not something that you just get up and just start wrapping things and say you are preparing ekpang berembi. It entails a preparation. Now you go to the farm, you come home with you come back home with the soft, the just very fresh leaves of red cocoyams. I want to specify red cocoyam because the Balondo man is very specific about using red cocoyams for ekpang berembi. Then they come back home with it, they tear it, they cut it in various sizes. Rectangular, square, triangular. Before that, they must have prepared their fish, remove the bones from the fish, the hard bones from the fish, because it is a very smooth meal. You don't want to be eating it with so many bones. Prepare it, grind the pepper, grind the angakanga, grind the mosekereke in some cases. Now they clean the cocoyams, grater the cocoyams. Now mix it to make the dough a bit soft, so that when they are rubbing it, the thing is not very stiff. Now they wash their pot, then they start rubbing it gradually, and they place it in the cross shape in the pot. They put the first one down, they put the other one up, they put the other one, and just like that. After that, put oil, they put their fish. But the typical Balondo person who wants to cook ekpang very well, they put the fish and the ingredients at the end. But some people prefer cooking it like in some cases, when they put one layer of the ekpang they have wrapped, they put ingredients and fish, mostly fish. When they put one layer of the ekpang, they put fish. That is specific of ekpang boringo, because when you eat, you have to be eating the fish. The Balondo man calls those chunks of meat or fish mumu. You have to enjoy the mumu wanyama, which is in the ekpang. They place it on the fire for some time without putting water, so that the Balondo man says ome kinyi, so that it does not the water does not wash the ekpang from the leaves. Ome kinyi. Then you pour water gradually, the thing starts boiling, you put your oil, you leave it to boil, to cook for some time. It's a simple process, but it takes time, because to grate it, to wrap it, takes a lot of time. It needs a lot of patience.
Ekpang is like the Balondo rice, the Balondo bread. That is the real traditional dish of the Balondo people. Okay. Wherever you find a Balondo man, the Balondo man must eat ekpang. And at times, we usually eat it but during weekends, because during the week, people are so busy. So, but during weekends, like Saturdays and Sundays, that is when the Balondo man really prepare ekpang and sit and eat. So when you are visiting a Balondo man on weekends, know that you are going to eat the traditional meal of the Balondo people.
In essence, here is a demo of the various types of ekpang as demonstrated by a typical Balondo housewife.
Ekpang berembi na seke. Mesengumi ndake. Mama kene ko ekpang berembi. Mo murundo akene ke ekpang berembi. Ekpang joki. Koko na ngwalile. Inga murundo amasia ekpang. Omareli Maria. Omari bua. Omareli Maria matingeneke ekpang ma bakatakeyo. Ekpang yo ke karue mbuma otone. Omo ori ebe kakpa ebe ri ukem. Si sareke me kori me ote. Anu murundo azareke erembi. Yara kirene ekpang. Mone kata. Olarumbia. Taka. Obuemba. Nyama ikende koto ni ekpang. Yo na mwala de nanu. Ine pe mana banere ngwa. Na nyama ikende ekpang. Okula ko. Ele okay. Rekei ekpang. Kwa. Manu Maria. Ready muswa. Merci. On va créer des tomates de lina. Madame, madame, je t'aime.
Hélène et Léma. Hélène et Léma. Alors,
Merci à Vidova. Merci. C'est pratiquement terminé.
On n'a pas Donc j'ai pris ce mois de créer mon association, Africadium, Fondation François Bravo, qui
This is a traditional way of eating ekpang. This is how the Balondo man eats ekpang. They don't eat it with the spoon, but they eat it with the hand. When you eat it with the hand, you get the flavor, you get the taste, everything of it. No, look, ekpang na makonjo. Umuno ka unyongu wote sie. Umuni nyanga makonjo. Hey. Nanga mulunda la ekpang. Na makonjo seke na toko.
What comes out of the bottom of the pot, that which we call our underpot, which we enjoy to sit after having served everybody, like I will see my mother and grandmothers do. They are the masters of the pot. It is called beyangere, and the ekpang which is left over and eaten the following morning is called ekpang bekuru. They always say that now. Excuse me, I'm going to use small pidgin. Now underpot the sweet pass, because that is where all the ingredients settle. So if you miss beyangere, brothers and sisters, I don't know what you have eaten in that ekpang, because our mothers are the ones who really understand the importance of underpot here.
Ekpang kokona sake urai nano ini kwana reke omana bue na erembi uronda auraka ekpang kokona erembi omana redi pe magie omana bue mo bue omana redi mesoma njanga omana redi pe nyama omana redi muswa Osama wala kome Ekpang kokote e masang we wode Ekpang kokome yeri. Omo bui. Pan etange. Amona ngongo. Ekpang koko. Dari mukare. Nga ya bere mbere mana siyo. Ene kwa njoki.
Yo que to bere unga.
Ena bo akena no e.
Ya ga ma ora to ka pa bo akwa ya pa ko.
Obu aka Ekpang njoki e karwe mbuma otone. No musona de ko beani. Apo nemba nadini. Ekpang njoki. Sikisa ke muswa Ekpang yote ka pango beani. Ene Ekpang njoki. Ine nyama yake nde kopere. Manu maudi make nde kopere. Ne anya wobe. Yake nde kopere. Na njanga makende kopere wa bole na mauni. Para na kai Ekpang njoki. Ono opera Ekpang njoki. Ekpang njoki asira na Ekpang njoki no pero bobe wo yote mauni mo yote na nyama. Itingeni. Yo chopa.
Go to na back. Go on me. Presentable. Yes.
Ekang koko akire kayo mokoko musu ingo sakadi poro umo poro neo ingo maurandu tu umo dedi ban koko ora kamoto umadi nwa maria ngesa kubaka wa inga yoti ora ke Ekpang koko sira ka musu ngama mama yakema mabakara
Aja.
Oui, aja.
It's a good initiative.
Sira ke no, ngara ke mbembu.
Latifo.
It's a very good initiative. Very, very good.
Mapero Ekpang njoki.
Bana ria Ekpang koko e.
Ene Ekpang njoki sila ke e. Olori ngosingala ru.
Mama rundo.
Ole Ekpang le mekre Ekpang njoki.
Yao, yana wo bete engi o.
Ekpang njoki.
Yana wo bete.
Ngoko leaf give a certain flavor to the Ekpang cocoa. So it makes it, by the time you are eating, it gives some certain flavor and it is medicinal. So when you eat it, it has some certain treatment in your body. At times for gastric and all the like. So it tends to help the Balondo man. That's why it is difficult in those days. It was difficult to see a Balondo man get sick and go to the hospital because they eat naturally. They don't eat artificial food. So this one, when they tie like that and they get ready, early in the morning they warm it and you take it as breakfast. People even take it to the farm. When you eat it, you drink plenty of water, which makes you not to get hungry. That's why Balondo man, when goes to the farm, they take Papa go to the farm and they stay right in the night, come back home in the night to come because they have taken the Papa to the farm.
Ekpang is a meal which I can say cannot be compared to any other meal. You feel complete, you feel associated, you feel like you have gone back to the villages. It makes you think about the past, especially your grandmother, how your grandmother used to prepare it. It makes you commune with the ancestors. It's a very important meal to a Balondo man.
Do enjoy yourself consuming Ekpang in its different forms. Bon appetit.